Hey guys, and we're back for part 2 of my 2020 favorites. Now, this video is gonna be really fun because today we're touching on specifically actual makeup items. So the categories in front of me, I'm not touching every single category because I feel like some of them are a little like touchy with people depending on like what tones they like eyeshadows. Not everyone loves neutrals, but not everyone loves pops of colors. Not everyone's looking for the very same outcome when it comes to those categories. So we're definitely skipping those. But I've got primer, I've got foundation, I've got concealers, I've got setting sprays, I've got brow product, lippies, lashes, lash glue. You get the picture. Starting off with primers, guys. This one is an OG favorite of mine. It is the Dr. Brandt Pores No More Luminizer Primer. I have so many of these in my collection and I just keep getting more because it's the very first primer that I tried that added that luminosity to my skin, to the point that I was just like, I have this beautiful glow about myself. So this one is a must try. If you haven't received it, cross your fingers that you get it in a beauty box. However, it's definitely worth paying out of pocket for it. I love it. I'm telling you, I've been loving this for like 2 to 3 years now. And then, as if like that wasn't enough, right? If you can't get your hands on this and you find this in Boxy Pop-Up or something like that, almost similar. This one has way more luminosity than the Ole Henriksen, but still, it's gonna kind of give you the same effect. The Ole Henriksen Truth Banana Bright Face Primer. It has a really nice scent too, so that helps. But it's gonna give you a little bit of luminosity. You guys have already seen my makeup collection. I have so many of these, it's disgusting. But it's just like, you can never have too much of what you love. At least I think so. Many would disagree, but at least I think so. So these two are primers. We have an OG from like years of using, and then we have a newbie from 2020. Amazing. Here are 3 foundations I feel like you guys have heard me talk about on my channel so much. It's probably tiresome. So we have the Too Faced Born This Way 24-hour undetectable super long wear foundation. Great formula. You can apply a light amount and still get really good coverage, or you can actually get full coverage by adding a little bit extra. Doesn't feel heavy, doesn't look cakey, doesn't feel drying on the skin. And I don't know, I really like it. I love the doe foot applicator. Also, it's just super convenient. You've seen me use the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation for like the longest. This one's kind of almost finished, which kind of sucks. But this one just gives you like this beautiful airbrushed finish without you having to work for it. So if you haven't tried it, I know she's pricey, but I always say it, but Charlotte Tilbury is one of those brands that it's like so luxe that if you want to gift yourself something luxe, this like brand, definitely snag a few things from them. And then the Beauty For Real MVP Tinted Moisturizer. I've been talking about this product on my channel for the past year, and I still get tons of questions on it. You guys are still discovering it and want to give it a try and want my feedback. Guys, we haven't even gotten into concealers yet, but it comes with your perfect shade concealer. It's not gonna be the same shade as your tinted moisturizer. It's like 1 or 2 shades up. So it's gonna be the perfect shade match for your actual tinted moisturizer. I use mine in medium 2 if I'm tan, because I kind of lost my tan, then medium 3. I can still rock medium 3. The shades are very forgiving. It is a 5-in-1 formula. Go on their website, check it out. I promise you, it's gonna feel like you have a moisturizer on, and it's gonna give you the coverage of actually having a foundation. You totally need to snag it. Now, here are 3 foundations I haven't talked about a lot on my channel, and that's because your girl keeps using new things and trying new things, and I forget, and I suck that way. But I've mentioned here and there the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. This doe foot applicator is everything, okay? I feel like, I may be wrong, but I feel like they may have been the first brand to actually do this ginormous doe foot applicator for a foundation. That's just my opinion. So we have that one. We have the Face Tape by Tarte. This one's really good too. Feels really nice on the skin. not heavy, it covers very well, and it has a really nice lasting power on the skin. And then a new favorite of mine, which I was just like, how is this even possible? It is a very loose consistency, but it's very light. You can see through to your skin, and I used her towards the end of 2020, but I find that she's always here in front of me because it's the one that I've been using over all the other ones lately. And it is the Bobbi Brown Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation. This was sent to me, so it's not like I paid for it, but it was not sponsored. It was just, hey, you should give it a try and maybe give it a review if you want to. I haven't really touched on it much because it was towards the end of 2020 and life got busy, but I will give you guys a more in-depth review if you guys want. Just let me know down below. I can show you half of my face with it on and then the other half without it. Just let me know if you're interested in that. But it has a nice little pump. Great formula. Bobbi Brown's got it going on with this one. Concealers. I don't like concealers that happen to be really heavy under my eyes. I think we're all very different in that sense, where something that feels light under my eyes will feel heavy under someone else's eyes. So it's not necessarily personal preference, it's just how our skin works. Everyone's skin is gonna be very different. A nice one that I like is the Born This Way. This is the multi-use sculpting concealer. A little is gonna go a very long way. You're gonna get very nice coverage. It doesn't really cake up under the eyes. You do have to set it, but I feel like I set all my concealers anyway. Really comfortable, and it transforms your under eyes very nicely. It's not gonna emphasize your fine lines and wrinkles. An OG of mine, which I have a new backup. I haven't like opened it, but this one I've been using for years and years. Not this one, but you know, like the Shape Tape. I use mine in medium. Absolutely love it. Super great coverage. I actually really like this for just under the eyes and then no foundation on the rest of my face because it looks so natural. It's like one of the concealers that gives you such a flawless finish. And technically you don't have to set this if you apply a very small amount, so that's awesome. A good drugstore version is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Concealer. I think it's a great dupe for the Tarte. I'm not gonna lie. It has a big doe foot applicator just like the Tarte one. They do have a somewhat of a decent shade selection, but if you're gonna compare these two, I feel like they give you the same outcome, except the price obviously is gonna be very different. Brow products. This Kush Fiber Brow Gel by Milk Makeup. Amazing, okay? I got away with not filling in my brows, and I needed to get away with not filling in my brows because, girl, I was early stages of pregnancy, super nauseous. It was just, I was not feeling it, but I also didn't want to go out looking like trash, right? So I would just fill in my brows and it would just make me feel better instantly. Till this day, it is one of like my ride or dies. I've been using it for months. So days where I'm not wearing makeup, this has been a go-to for me. I just recently discovered like new brow products. If you've been watching my videos, you know the brand, okay? I'm not gonna get into it because it's not fair. I don't even wanna mention it right now. It is not fair. I just started using these products, but like, I'm loving my brows. Anyway, in terms of a non-brow gel product, I wanna mention the Real Her pencil. I know, you're like, really? I've tried Hourglass, I've tried so many other brands, and they're good. They're good brands, they're good product, the formula is good. But I found that I like the Real Her so much, I ended up snagging 3 backups because it has allowed me to fill my brows. It blends beautifully. It is super creamy, and it's the one that I gravitate towards if I just want to do my brows and make them look like straight up amazing without having to put so much effort into it. So that tells you something when I ended up snagging so many backups just to make sure that I don't run out. These two, you need to make sure you get them if you haven't already. With regards to lashes, I have 3 different brands that I actually really like, and I suggest you invest in if you're looking to buy lashes. I also have a subscription that I've been unboxing for a very long time now. If you haven't tried it, then maybe you should because they're pretty affordable. But here we have the Alter Ego lashes. They released these in 2020. Super comfortable. The band is a clear band, but it's lightweight. They're very flexible, super pretty, and they have so many different styles. Very nice. Then we have Lola lashes. They do have magnetic lashes. You guys already know how I feel about magnetic lashes, so I don't try those. I haven't tried those. I don't use them. But Lola lashes are really pretty. The packaging presentation is everything. And then the Unscripted Beauty by Crispy, who's Christina. She's a YouTuber. She launched these last year also. And I ended up snagging a few of them over on Boxy Pop-Up. I really like her lashes because although they seem simple, they're very flary and fluffy and long, and they just add the drama. Most of her lash styles are a little on the dramatic side, but still simple. It's weird how you can have best of both worlds. These are kind of pricey, considering for one pair. And then the Lola lashes follow that in terms of price. And then Alter Ego are the more affordable ones if you're gonna get per pair. However, if you wanna sign up for a lash subscription, I've tried others. They're very, very good. Most recently in 2021, I tried a new one that's actually really great also. But I wanna talk to you guys about brands that I've tried in 2020. One of them is Lash Scoop. It is a sister of the Tribe Beauty Box. They're basically owned by the same brand. You're getting 5 lash styles for like 12 bucks, free shipping. Every single month you get to choose if you like fluffy and like va-va-voom, or if you like more simpler ones. But you're gonna get different lash styles every single month. And you're supporting in a woman-owned business. The owner, Billy, she is absolutely amazing. She's so kind and friendly. So yeah, like these are my lashes. And I have so many of these, love them. In terms of lash glue, you guys already know I absolutely love my Esquito lash glue. They used to just have the one formula. Now they have a formula that is winter proof, so they can ship it during the winter months, which is wonderful. If you don't want to pay the full price for the Esquito, which is not expensive, it's like 10 bucks for it, then you can just go to the drugstore and pick up the Duo. I like the Duo so much. This one is their quick set strip lash adhesive. It doesn't have a brush. What it has is like a silicone paddle type of applicator. I like this one over any of their other ones. I have their little squeezy tube, but with this you can tend to apply way too much lash glue. And this is not necessarily a quick set. The quick set will dry like within 2 to 3 seconds, which is insane. I love it so much that I ended up making sure that I can get backups. So it is one of those things, like if you want to spend the $10, you can afford to do the $10 and wait for it in the mail. Try the Esquito, great formula. But if you're like at Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Target, and you're like, I need lash glue, but I don't know which one to get, then get the Duo Quick Set. And yes, I've tried liquid adhesive liners. That's a whole different category. I don't think it's for everyone. There's this whole thing about it. If you guys want a video, I mentioned it before, I only got a few people requesting it, but if you want a video and me explaining to you which ones I like and which ones I don't like and why, then let me know down below. But that's a whole nother shebang. Eyeliners, there's definitely just two that if you were to say, okay, Yari, I wanna go and get an eyeliner, which one do I get? I'm going to just suggest these two. It's either a high-end or a drugstore. That's about it. Now, the high-end is going to be the Feline Flick by Charlotte Tilbury. You guys know, I tried this towards the end of 2020, not necessarily, like midway through 2020. So it's not like it was like December. I tried this like September. It's the one that I gravitate towards the most. It is a felt tip, but it is the best felt tip I've ever tried. No lie. So Feline Flick, and I know Charlotte Tilbury can be a little on the pricey side. I get it, but girl, like, I've talked about it enough, but that's what you need to get. 2020, I was introduced to that, obsessed with it, and I would pay full price no matter what for it. But say that you want something more affordable. I don't know if this is still available. I'm sure you could probably get it off of eBay or Amazon, but I still love drugstore-wise my liquid liner by NYC. It is the darkest, most matte and opaque black liner. Like, it's not gonna crack on you. It's not gonna like shift on you. It doesn't bleed. It is, you need to get it. That's all I'm gonna say. You need to get it. It's affordable. You're gonna pay like $5 for it or something like that. Get it. You won't regret it. Liquid lipsticks. I literally have 4 brands that I'm obsessed with. One of them, I know you guys are gonna be like, really? Maybe not, so I'll start with that one. The KVD Vegan Beauty. I mean, this is the old packaging, so I'm just gonna do one of these. But I love Me Lolita. It is such a beautiful, like, deep pinky brown. I think it looks amazing on everyone. And all dramas aside with the brand, honestly, like, it is such a beautiful lip shade. Beautiful formula. If you can snag it, snag it. The lippy that I have right now is this Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipstick. This one is in the shade Deep Thoughts. I know it looks different in the container, and then once it's on, it's like a lot darker. It's okay. It doesn't matter. Beautiful, matte. I ate lunch, and I've been sipping on my cranberry juice, and this baby don't go nowhere. Such a comfortable, beautiful formula. I have a few other shades aside from this one. Everything. Dose of Colors has an amazing formula, but one of my favorites is Knock on Wood. I love to apply this all over my lips and then go around it with a lip liner because it just transforms my lips and makes them look a little bigger than what they are. And then last but not least, the Ofra Cosmetics Liquid Lipstick formula. I have a whole bunch of them. They sent over Duchess. I already owned Duchess. It was just a matter of getting a replacement because they got old, but the formula is everything, okay? This is a beautiful kind of like rusticy, dark, pinky, dusty, I don't know, but it's so freaking pretty. I used it recently in the video. You guys absolutely loved it. It is Duchess. The formula is everything. Try to snag every shade if you can. Now, when it comes to a red lippy, because I just showed you guys a whole bunch of nudes, right? I showed you guys a whole bunch of nudes. What? I feel like there's a red lippy for every person. I found my red lip for life, okay? The Hank and Henry Candy Apple. Whenever I've worn this red lippy, you guys are obsessed with it. Wait, where did you get it? Who's the brand? What's the name? I need it in my life. And personally, I get it. This red lippy is everything. It is so vibrant, so long wear, and it doesn't really fade, which is kind of crazy. Comfortable. And funny enough, I ended up getting this, I believe it was like in a mystery box, and I'm obsessed with it. Tube lipsticks and the formulas to try. Charlotte Tilbury and Pillow Talk. Guys, it is a beautiful shade and it works on every single skin tone, so you should definitely give Pillow Talk a try. And I have a lot of lippies, but I narrowed it down to this one. The Pinkies Up by ColourPop Cosmetics. I have so many of their nudes, but this one is literally my shade, my lip shade, but better. And then lastly, this MAC lipstick. I ended up getting it in a chic beauty box and I wasn't sure if it was gonna work for me or not. This is Daddy's Girl. I have applied the Ace Beauty lip liner, the nude one, all over the perimeter of my lips, and then I go in with Daddy's Girl. This makes my lips look like I got a lip job done, like for real. And I've gotten questions and I'm like, no, I haven't gotten my lips done. It's just depending on how I do my lips, but it just gives you this beautiful like light sheen, but it doesn't get on your teeth and your lips look hydrated and super plump. Like Daddy's Girl is the way to go if you can snag it. And then the last category we're gonna touch on is setting sprays. I've tried several setting sprays from MAC to Cover FX to Tarte, and I'm gonna show you the two that literally I keep getting backups of because they're really, really great. And they kind of look like dupes for one another. So we have the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray, and then we have the Tarte Maracuja Miracle Setting Spray. Technically, they're kind of like the same thing. They smell nice. They have like this continuous kind of like aerosol spray to them. Actually, the bottles literally look the same, just opposite shades. But the mist is the same. It feels, they taste different, I could tell you that. Nonetheless, these are the ones that I find make my makeup look amazing. Do they provide like this super long lasting effect on my face? Not necessarily. I don't look for that because my makeup stays on all day whether I wear a setting spray or not. I don't find that actually using a setting spray versus not makes much of a difference when it comes to the longevity of my makeup. However, the way the makeup sits on my skin, it makes a difference. These two are absolutely amazing. And those were my makeup favorites for 2020. Now, yes, I've tried a ton of new products already in 2021 and we're just about 30 days in. It's a lot. I know it's a lot. And I'm pretty sure that I missed on mentioning a few items, but it's really hard when you just continue to rotate items. These are the items that actually stood out to me the most out of everything when I looked at my collection. Now I know it was a lot, but I wanna know what your makeup favorites were for 2020. So make sure you comment that down below. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for choosing to spend a few minutes out of your day with me. It really means a lot. Make sure you check out the videos that are coming here on screen. There are more unboxings, tutorials, how-tos, and vlogs I know you're gonna absolutely love. And I'll see you guys over there. Bye guys!